Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your favorite chef, Starrlina Marie, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super moist cream cheese pound cake from scratch. This recipe is pretty simple. You are going to need all of the ingredients that I listed right here on the screen. It doesn't really take a lot to make, but you have to pay attention when you're making this cake, okay? Because you want to get it right. First, we're going to start off with 3 sticks of unsalted butter. Make sure they're room temp or melted just a little bit, just a tad. Don't put them in the microwave and start melting them down. Just make sure they're room temp, like they're soft. Alright, for the next step, you're going to be adding 1 block of cream cheese, 8 ounces, basically. And it doesn't matter the brand, any brand will do. Just go ahead and add your cream cheese into your bowl. Alright, you guys, so next, you just want to go ahead and get you some sour cream. And you're going to need about 1 1/4 cup of sour cream. Any other recipe probably won't require you to do this, but mine does because I want to have a super moist cake. Okay, this keeps our cake moist, so just add that into your bowl as well. Next step, we're going to add our extracts. I'm using some imitation vanilla extract. I am not using pure vanilla extract, but if you did use pure vanilla extract, it would taste even better. So add you about 3 tablespoons of that into your mixture. And then you want to add you 2 tablespoons of almond extract. Alright, so next you just want to go ahead and mix this all together on low speed, just like so, until it's fluffy and creamy. You just want to make sure everything's blended well, okay?
I would like to get to know if it could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like
Alright, now you just want to go ahead and scrape all the sides of the bowl and make sure everything's blended. You may have to do this a couple of times. Now what you're going to want to do is add your first cup of sugar into your mixture once it's blended down smoothly enough. And you want to just gradually add your 3 cups of sugar in. So you're just going to add 1 cup at a time, like so, because you don't want this batter to be clumpy. You want it to be as smooth as possible. Alright, now we just want to go ahead and add our 2nd cup of sugar inside of our mixture, just like so. Continue to beat the mixture up on slow speed. Even if I speed the video up, I'm still beating it on slow, you guys. Alright, you guys, this is what the batter looks like in my point of view, and as you can see, it's very creamy, it's very smooth. This is what we want our batter to look like. Alright, you guys, now we've added our last cup of sugar inside of our mixture. And now we just want to go ahead and beat this up on medium speed just to go ahead and get it all mixed in well. Make sure everything is mixed in well. And you may have to stroke your bowls a little bit, to make sure the excess sugar is blended down in there as well. So let's just go ahead and do that for now. Okay, next, you're going to need 5 eggs in total for this recipe. You could add 6, but I'm using 5. And you just want to go ahead and add you 1 egg at a time. You hear me? 1 egg at a time. Just kind of add it in there and mix it up slowly like this. And then after you add that egg, you can go ahead and add the next egg after you've mixed it up well enough. And after that, and so on. Alright, you guys, after our batter is pretty much mixed up, it should look very smooth and creamy just like so. Alright, and now you're going to go ahead and get you 3 cups of your Swans Down cake flour. You can use all-purpose flour if you want. It doesn't matter. Now, if you want a rich cake, I suggest you use Swans Down. So, I'm going to go ahead and pour my first cup of flour into my measuring cup, and then I'm going to sift it. Make sure you sift the batter. That is very important. Please don't forget to sift your batter.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel so.
Alright, you guys, now you want to go ahead and get you 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Do not use baking soda. Use baking powder. And you always want to sift that after you sifted your second cup of flour. You want to sift that in between. Now you want to go ahead and get you 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift that in after you sifted your second cup of flour. And then you want to get your last cup of flour and sift that on top. So it's basically flour, salt, powder, and flour. Alright, you guys, next step, you just want to go ahead and give that flour a stir. Make sure everything's blended well before you add it into the mix. You're going to do it kind of like how you did the eggs, adding them 1 by 1, but you're just going to add basically 3 cups of it at a time. Alright, now like I told y'all, you want to sift this down into the cake mix again. So you're going to want to add you a little bit at a time, just like how I said. Now moving on, you want to go ahead and spray your pan with any type of baking spray. You can use Crisco, you can use whatever brand you want to use, any type of baking spray, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and, butter the pan up and use flour just like how I did with the spray. I put flour on it as well. Now you just want to go ahead and layer your pound cake around just like so. And the little chunks that you guys see is little pieces of cream cheese that didn't melt all the way, and that's okay. Don't get scared if you got little chunks just like how I do. This is a cream cheese pound cake, so it's gonna have something in it. Hey, alright, now you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 325, and you want to allow this cake to cook for about 90 minutes. This cake most definitely can take a while to cook, so you have to make sure you don't overcook it. This is what the cake should look like probably 30 minutes in. And as you can see, it's starting to cook on the inside now. This is officially about like 50 minutes into me baking the cake, and it should look something like this. It's starting to rise. All right, you guys, it's officially almost time to take the cake out, and this is what it looks. It should look somewhat like this. All right, you guys, it's officially been 90 minutes, and this is the cake. Look at that. It looks amazing. Oh my God. It's not overcooked. It's cooked just right. And as you can see, when I touch it, it's not too hard. That's exactly how you want your cake. All right, you guys, now we're just gonna go ahead and drizzle some icing on the cake. If you want the drizzle recipe, you're gonna have to see it in the video because I did not record it today. I'm so sorry. But it is a caramel cream cheese drizzle that I'm adding to my cake, and it tastes amazing. Oh my God. I am using Confederate sugar and other things like so, but I am also using some of the garden. When I tell you it's so good, you should try it. It makes the cake taste so rich. You won't regret it. I'm telling you, you just won't. Just try it. You gotta try it. All right, you guys, now we are all done, and look at our finished product. It smells great. I was so excited to see what this cake would look like on the inside. I was like, I hope it's as moist as I've been telling you guys, because sometimes a cake will switch up on you. You'll be thinking it's gonna be moist, and then, you know what I'm saying, it gets inside of the oven and makes its own decisions. But when I pull this cake out, oh man, whew. It was so moist. I'm gonna show y'all right here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna just go ahead and take a bite out of it so you guys can see how the inside of the cake is, how moist it is. You see how moist that is? Oh man, I'm telling you, this is the best pound cake recipe I've ever had. It's busting, y'all. It really is. And if you like this video, it was helpful to you, please leave a like. Please leave comments below if you try out this recipe. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.